Hello, Sundrops. This is Sunshine, and welcome to one of my favorite games, at least seasonally. Uh, no, just in general, but, uh, this is Cultist Simulator. I have purged my save, so that I'll be showing you it from the beginning. This is a very interesting game. It's basically a resource management game with uh, pausing options, but the resources you manage are all cards, as if it's uh, a card game on a table. It's maybe not for the faint of heart, given the themes of, you know, cult, but it's one of my favorite games since I've watched it, learned about it for the first time so long ago. This is the first of so far 2, soon to be 3, as you can see down here, games in the, from Weather Factory, which is made by, as far as I know, it's a small 2-person company, from 2 of the higher ups from the creators of Sunless Sea and Sunless Sky and Fallen London. I'm not great with my history and knowledge, but it's fine. Anyway, let's get in. The Aspirant, alone in this chilly city with my useless education and my dreams. What now? Could I become something more? So, how this game works is you have verbs, and I have a very specific organizational method that I like to employ. You have verbs. These are the things you can do. Right now it's very empty. And then you have cards, which are resources of various types. This is a job. Menial employment, a precarious position as a hospital porter. Miserable, but it's all you, and I can't actually read further because it's currently blocked by my recording stuff. Oh well. Let's name, because I don't know what else to name it, given that this is for this channel. Why don't we go with Sunshine? Because that's what you want your cult leader to be named, right? So great. Anyway, take menial employment and you put it into the work verb. Another shift. Mopping the darkened hallways, delivering posts to hollow-eyed invalids, trundling corpse-laden gurneys to the basement. So let's begin. So actions take time. We will unlock more as we progress, but for now, this is all we can do. And let's pause. Yes, you can, I think I've mentioned earlier, there are time mechanics. There's pausing, normal time, fast forward, that's really it. Halfway through your shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We won't require your services any longer, he says. Here, your last payment. We've paid you through the end of the month. I've lost my job. At least now I have a little time to rest, and my health improves. Dream is unlocked. So we get 2 funds, which isn't a lot, but it's fine. And we get health. As you can see down here, these are our stat cards. This is health, this is passion, this is reason, and this is funds. These are the most important cards to do anything, really. We have the dream verb now. Recall my dreams. Once again, I dream of a glow beneath the filthy skin of the world, the light through the black wood, the pale door, the old man. Let's continue, and for now, I'm going to work with my health and do unskilled labor, because that's safe. I swear. And we just really wait until Dream at least finishes. It began when I spoke to the old man in to the old man in the hospital. He knew my name, but he's dead now. The pneumonia. Why do I dream of him still? What is the cobalt light in my dreams? Time is now passing. So we have a contentment and we have a passion. Passion I'm going to put here. I think that's where health was. Well, health was here. So each of the three stats, health is your physical body. Passion is, well, I mean, it's kind of all self-explanatory. Passion's your hopes and aspirations, since we're the aspirant. And then reason is knowledge and logic. We have the study verb. It said time is now passing. However, I see a distinct lack of the time verb. Oh well. A change in the air. I need funds to live, but perhaps this recent upset in my circumstances, I should really stop using the mouse to read along. Anyway, is a secret blessing. Is there something to my dreams? There's a change in the air. Well, go with that. I'm not going to put the passion into dreams, but generally, you don't want verbs to be idle, because verbs are how you progress with the game. They can also be some of the most dangerous things. Gonna speed this up a little bit. Usually I use keyboard shortcuts. You can see them here. Now time is passing. Okay. This is probably the most dangerous verb, because this is what leads to your downfall, but also can have positive things. It's just, the aspect of time. I got some vitality and funds from my, working. Okay, I did, get the, proper place for the, passion card. Anyway, yes. So, time always takes funds every 60 seconds, and something happens when the timer runs down. You can't affect it in any way, it just automatically happens, because, I mean, we can't control time ourselves, can we? Oh yes, I put health into, dreaming because that resets it on a shorter cooldown than the 60-second time limit. When you use any of your skill cards, they become dimmed in some aspect, exhausted, and you can't use them until you the 60-second timer is back and they're refreshed. So I'm going back to work, doing back-breaking work for meager pay. Is this the best we can do? For now, yes. But it's fine, because doing that gives us vitality, which is, exercise or something rare has invigorated me. We can use that to make us healthier. A bequest arrives. The old man has bequeathed me a sum of money and a packet of peculiar papers, poetry, riddles, metaphysical speculations. For the first time in months, here is some fuel for my reason. Study is unlocked. Probably my favorite verb. We got 9 funds, so that'll help us live for longer. A bequest, basically the papers that said, and we have to figure out its purpose, and then we have reason. So now we have one of each of the things, and I'm going to actually start studying passion, because that will let us read sentimental literature, poetry, and the like, something that makes us feel. And well then, so in the corner here, you can click to see what the next season will be. And the next season is the season of suspicion, which right now means nothing to us, because we're just a unskilled laborer, that we're not doing anything untoward. This is perfectly normal. You can study this. This is, well, it actually doesn't have... Usually a card has aspects down here. Like this, reason has 2 lantern. I'll get into that later. Ingredient and, ability. And those are just, aspects of the card. And maybe I shouldn't have... Well, it's fine. It's fine. But that will tell you what you can do with any given card. But what you can do with the bequest, the only thing, as far as I know, you can do with the bequest is use the study verb. Oh, lovely. So, when you use any card, you could have random other things happen as a result of something. And since I used passion, I got, which has the moth. It has 2 moth, and it gave me a glimmering, which is what I wanted. But it also, since it has moth, triggered old, unhappy, far off things, which is something I don't want to deal with right now, but it's fine. I know how to manage it. Basically this will give us a restlessness card, and I'm not gonna work until that triggers. Anyway, I'm studying my 2 vitality because it gives us more health. Wrong time of attention. Nothing to worry about right now. We're not doing anything untoward. We're just living our lives. And that's fine. I got my health back. I suppose I'll just start working for now. What was I saying? That gave nothing because we're not paying lunch. I'll keep it going. Oh, I was gonna work. Oh, whoops. It's fine, I have time. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. So we got restlessness, which, a restless longing has me. I feel I want to do something. This is a very useful and very dangerous card. As you can see, it has 2 heart, 2 grail, 2 forge, 2 lantern, 2 moth. Again, I'll get into all of that later. But when it decays, because you can see it has a timer right here, when it decays, it becomes dread. And up next, illness. Oh, that's great. I'm going to be sick next season, I guess. Anyway, dread is one of the easiest lose conditions to obtain, because you get restlessness from a lot of things, or dread, and that dread, okay, let me finish my thought. That dread can lead us to be depressed and die. But it's fine. So I exercised, I got a stronger physique, and now we are healthier. We got more health. We have 2 health cards now. One is currently in here, but it's fine. Let's study reason for right now. I'm not going to use the dream verb yet, because until this illness finishes, because I'm sick now. I will, however, use passion. I'm going to move this over here. Passion and start painting. And I'm going to use restlessness. That will consume, as you can tell from this little fire icon, candle, whatever. It consumes the contents. And the only card that can go there is restlessness, which is a great way to get rid of it. As you can see, this illness took my health, and it's going to turn that into, Season of Ambitions is next. It's going to turn that into an illness card, and you don't want to be sick. That is another way you can die. Basically, we don't want to die. I mean, generally people don't, but it's fine. The reason gave me an erudition, and sick, so sick. An affliction, we can put that here, and we can put either medicine or vitality. Medicine is money. Why use money when you could just be healthy, right? Exercise is the best way to, I'm gonna put another erudition reason in there. Oh, actually that came up much faster than I thought. That's fine. So we have 2 glimmering now, and some contentment. I'm going to put stronger physique in there, because we can do that. By studying these cards, Glimmering Erudition and Vitality, you can increase your stats, as I said. That got me another restlessness. Love that. Thank you, actually. And you get skill cards, like, the Stronger Physique. There's one for each of the base ones. There's, your Physique, there's, Imagination, and there is, Diploma, I think. I think that's what it's called. Scholarship? Something like that. So, I'm going to try and get some more of our basic ability cards by upgrading our skills. Right? I use the right terminology? Yeah, no. This is ability. This is... I can't read it because it's currently exhausted, and it therefore has no attributes. That's fine. An injury? Oh. Love that. That makes me feel so happy, actually. Thank you. Well, I was sick and now I'm injured, so we don't have vitality. We're just going to use medicine. Make us feel better. Fix our boo-boos. What have you. Okay, I'm going to collect that erudition, but I'm going to study the glimmering. No, I'm gonna wait so I can, no. Cards will remember their location, and, these things, take cards, like, this big one takes random, any verb. This is trembling in the air. I forgot to actually check this. Which is a fascination trap. Basically, if you look into the light too much, you'll go crazy. The next season is, Arjor's, basically romance. And that will, what am I saying? That is a path to one of the end game conditions that isn't death, because there's so many ways to die, but it's fine. There are also victories, or victory akin things. And one of them is love. However, this is not the victory condition we will go for. I am not going to try and fall in love with someone. That's crazy talk. I'm going to be sad and alone. But it's fine. I will... Oh, it always gives contentment, which is good, because now we have a dread trap. But it's fine, because we don't have any dread. Speed imagination, we get our, imagination ability. And we get another passion. After I start reading the quest, we got more glimmering. We're so, what's the glimmering card? My emotions run higher than usual. Yeah, emotions. Gonna put that over here since it is currently exhausted. What was I saying? I guess I'm just gonna work on upping my passion, since that's doing real well. Just a very passionate person. I am, I guess. I have things I like, I promise you that. This game is one. Every once in a while I will get super obsessed with this and play this for like a month straight. And then I'll, find something else, and, but I will always return back to Cultist Simulator, and it's fine. I'm fine. I'm not running a cult in real life. No one needs to know. Anyway, so I run a cult in here, even though I'm currently not running a cult. And we probably won't, because I have 6 minutes left, 5 minutes left in this episode, but you know, it's fine. I also don't know what all you can see on the screen. So I don't know if you can see my Discord overlay. Probably not, but it's fine. I got a scholarship because, yes, a way to earn money is clearly oh, I can put that here. A way to, I mean, yeah. Scholarships are given through exemplary ability, generally through academic. So it makes sense, I guess, a sort of sense. Sorry if this is a little boring right now. Oh, hey, we got the Course of the Heart. That's great. Because I put my health in there and it has the heart aspect, it can randomly give this. I'm not sure if every aspect has a random chance of, I'm gonna let this go while I talk, has a random chance, but I know heart, moth, lantern, I think those are the only three I can think of at this moment. When we start actually getting into the culty business, by the way, this is London. You can clearly tell this is London, by this table. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember anymore. I'll just start working, just continuously work. And it's fine. You always want to be generating some sort of funds, even if it's not great money, but it's fine. There is another way of earning money that we will get into later, but for right now, this gives us a bunch of vitality, so that's what I'm going to use. And this is going to go away before. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just live with that, and I'll generate another one. Anyway, so as you saw, the first time I put 2 glimmering in, I got a vivid imagination, but this time it gave me a lesson learned. Meaning it's going to be a little bit harder from now on to improve our abilities. What we'll have to do, and I will show you in a second here, pause for a second so I can put back those. It's gonna be a little harder to, we have the, to get stronger, I mean, or have a better imagination. I'm gonna just put that back in right now. You have to use your skill with the lessons learned. And that will improve. But you need 2 of the base card for the first set. 2 of the lessons learned, I think, for the second skill. And then 3 for the third. And then there is a 4th, but that is much harder to get to. Anyway, that will be it for this video. Thank you everybody, and I hope you all have a very sunshiny day. Goodbye.